When we think of dangerous animals, our minds usually jump to sharks slicing through the ocean, venomous snakes in the jungle, or lions prowling the savannah. But in reality, some of the most dangerous creatures are the ones you can squash with your finger. Insects may be small, but they are armed with venoms, toxins, and disease-carrying abilities that kill millions every single year. What makes them so frightening is how quietly they work. You rarely see them coming, and by the time you realize you've been bitten or stung, the damage may already be underway. Today, we're diving into the world of the most dangerous insect bites and stings on Earth, examining what makes them lethal, how they affect the human body, and why they continue to shape human history. Mosquito, the silent killer. The mosquito tops the list because it is, by far, the deadliest insect to humans. On its own, the mosquito bite feels like nothing more than an itchy annoyance. But the real danger is what it carries inside. Mosquitoes are the main transmitters of malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, Zika virus, and West Nile virus. Malaria alone infects more than 200 million people every year and kills over 400,000. What makes this so terrifying is how invisible the threat feels. You could be bitten dozens of times in a night and not know which one carried the parasite that could later cause fever, chills, organ failure, or death. History shows us the devastating power of these tiny insects. Entire military campaigns, including during World War II, were slowed down or lost because of malaria outbreaks in tropical regions. Even today, despite modern medicine, mosquitoes are responsible for more human deaths annually than wars, terrorism, and natural disasters combined. Tsetse fly, the sleep bringer. In sub-Saharan Africa, the tsetse fly has been terrorizing communities for centuries. Its bite is painful, leaving a swollen welt that feels like a deep puncture wound. But the true horror is that this fly carries parasites that cause African trypanosomiasis, better known as sleeping sickness. At first, symptoms look like a regular illness: fever, headaches, swollen lymph nodes. But as the parasite spreads, it begins to attack the central nervous system. Victims become confused, disoriented, and increasingly fatigued until they slip into an almost permanent sleep, hence the name. Without treatment, the disease is fatal. For rural African communities, the tsetse fly isn't just a nuisance. It's an obstacle to development. Entire areas of land have been left uninhabited because farming or living there comes with the constant risk of contracting the disease. Kissing bug, the assassin in the night. The kissing bug, or assassin bug, may sound almost romantic, but there's nothing sweet about it. This insect earned its nickname because it often bites sleeping people near the lips or eyes. The bite itself may feel like a sharp pinch, but the real danger is what follows. Kissing bugs carry the parasite that causes Chagas disease, which affects millions across Latin America. Chagas can remain hidden in the body for years, silently damaging the heart and digestive system. Eventually, it can cause sudden cardiac arrest or severe intestinal complications. The fact that it works so slowly and invisibly makes it especially terrifying. In some rural areas of South America, entire families live with the risk of kissing bugs entering their homes at night. That fear alone has shaped housing designs, with walls and roofs made to keep the bugs out. Bullet ant, the world's most painful bite. In the Amazon rainforest, the bullet ant reigns supreme as the insect with the most painful sting known to man. Victims describe the pain as being shot with a gun, hence the name. The venom causes waves of burning, throbbing, and paralysis that can last a full day. What makes this insect infamous is not just its sting, but the cultural role it plays. Indigenous tribes in the Amazon use bullet ant stings as part of warrior initiation rituals. Young boys must wear gloves filled with live bullet ants and endure dozens of stings at once. The pain is described as so unbearable that it leaves them shaking uncontrollably, yet surviving it proves strength and courage. While the venom is rarely deadly, the intensity of pain alone is enough to make grown men collapse. It serves as a reminder that death isn't the only danger. Sometimes pain itself can feel like a form of death. Black widow spider, neurotoxic nightmare. The black widow is an arachnid, not technically an insect, but its bite is one of the most dangerous in the insect world. With its glossy black body and red hourglass mark, it has become an icon of danger. Its venom is a neurotoxin, which means it attacks the nervous system. Victims may experience muscle cramps, chest pain, difficulty breathing, and nausea. While fatalities are rare with modern medicine, untreated bites in the past were sometimes deadly. Even when not fatal, the muscle spasms and chest pain can mimic a heart attack, leaving victims paralyzed in terror and agony. Brown recluse spider, flesh destroyer. Another arachnid with a notorious reputation is the brown recluse spider. Unlike the black widow, its venom isn't primarily neurotoxic, it's necrotic. That means it destroys living tissue. The bite may feel mild at first, almost unnoticeable, but within hours, the skin around the bite can begin to blister and rot. In severe cases, the wound can grow into a gaping hole that takes months to heal. Some victims have required skin grafts or amputations to survive. Even if death is rare, the psychological and physical trauma left behind makes this one of the most feared bites in the insect world. Giant hornet, the flying terror. Known in Japan as the murder hornet, the giant Asian hornet delivers one of the most feared stings on the planet. Its venom contains a potent mix of toxins that destroy tissue, damage kidneys, and trigger life-threatening allergic reactions. A single sting can leave a person in agony for days, but multiple stings can be fatal. These hornets are aggressive and can chase intruders for long distances. In 2013, a wave of hornet attacks in China killed over 40 people and injured hundreds more. Victims described the pain as feeling like hot metal being driven into their skin. Their size, up to 2 inches long, makes them even more intimidating. Unlike bees, hornets can sting repeatedly, delivering dose after dose of venom. Driver ants, the swarm killers. Driver ants in Africa are not dangerous because of their venom, but because of their overwhelming numbers. These ants move in massive swarms of millions, devouring everything in their path. Their bites are powerful and unrelenting. If a person or animal is too weak to escape, the swarm can kill by sheer force, stripping flesh from bone. Historical records tell stories of villages overrun by these ants, forcing people to flee their homes. For small children, the elderly, or those caught asleep, a driver ant swarm is more than enough to end a life. From the mosquito, responsible for millions of deaths every year, to the bullet ant that delivers the most excruciating pain imaginable, insects prove that danger doesn't always come in large packages. Their bites and stings have shaped human history, halting armies, devastating villages, and reminding us of nature's brutal efficiency. Some of these insects kill silently with disease, others with venom, and some through overwhelming numbers. What unites them all is the lesson that small does not mean harmless. Respecting these creatures, protecting yourself with repellents, clothing, or awareness can mean the difference between life and death. So, the next time you swat away a tiny buzzing mosquito, remember, it may just be the deadliest creature on Earth.